We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. Thinking the talking of the soul with itself. There is no harm in repeating a good thing. Truth is the beginning of every good to the gods and of every good to man. Knowledge without justice ought to be called cunning rather than wisdom. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. To be conquered by yourself is of all things most shameful and vile. Wealth and poverty, one is the parent of luxury and indolence, and the other of meanness and viciousness, and both of discontent. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. If a man neglects education, he walks lame to the end of his life. Books give a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. And what, Sukrat, is the food of the soul? Surely, I said, knowledge is the food of the soul. Character is simply habit long continued. Only the dead have seen the end of war. Books are immortal sons defying their sires. He was a wise man who invented God. How can you prove whether at this moment we are sleeping and all our thoughts are a dream, or whether we are awake and talking to one another in the waking state? Every heart sings a song, incomplete until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. No wealth can ever make a bad man at peace with himself. Poets utter great and wise things which they do not themselves understand. The measure of a man is what he does with power. The highest form of knowledge is empathy, for it requires us to suspend our egos and live in another's world. If women are expected to do the same work as men, we must teach them the same things. There is truth in wine and children.